Federationists read NCBYS tweet.
At Curious Kid says, at the Museum of Science in #Boston, I picked fake boogers out of a really huge model of a nose in the Hall of Human Life. Smiley face. #yucky, absolutely. #stem. At Proud Mama, that's a great handle, says, overheard my son saying, I want to be more independent at home. Big mistake, kid. That spoke volumes to me. I'm sure it did. #grateful. #awesome opportunity. #NCBYS. And I'll add now you'll have to make up your bed all by yourself all the time. Good luck.
At Scientist Sarah says, I asked the child at NFB STEM to you #BeMore to watch the experiment. Quote, don't forget, I'm blind. At Apprentice STEM to you says, piano keys on the floor? Do, re, mi. Give me more. #Science Museum. #NCBYS. At Aotes says, favorite overheard. #Exploratorium. #STEM to you moment. Quote, I'm having so much fun. I'm forgetting about growing up. Does this make you forget about growing up?
At AlleyCat13 says, dissecting starfish was amazingly spongy. At Arizona Science Museum, #NCBYS, #STEM to you. I just learned something. Starfish are spongy. At Duct Tape King says, I used 10 million rolls of #duct tape to build my boat. At NFB EQ, #engineering, #STEM. Hopefully that was an over-exaggeration of the amount of duct tape.
Patriot Fan 29 says, all the boats floated. #we did it. #oh snap. #we are awesome. At NL Shaheen says, 2 years, 6 states, 11 programs, 400 participants, students, parents, teachers, hundreds of volunteers, one awesome at NFB_voice team. #time for a nap. At Riccobono says, great job at NFB_voice. #what's next.